Kia ora. I'm Alana, I'm a learner, I'm a blended e-learning facilitator, I'm an Apple Distinguished Educator, I'm a Google Certified Teacher, I'm an innovator. I'm a blogger and I blog at Life is Not a Race to be First Finished, in which I reflect on my learning and share what I've learned. Until recently, I blogged with my class at moturoa.blogspot.co.nz. The blog recently got 100,000 hits, so it was pretty well used. You can find our podcast on iTunes if you search for Alana's Appleby Showcase. We podcasted every week with a new podcast, and it was pretty popular and well received by people as well. You might know me through my Bling for Your blog. It's a blog I wrote to help teachers mainly who want to learn how to blog and how to set up their blog. I tweet with Alana K, and I use this as my personal learning network, and I find it very, very useful for sharing and for learning and for making connections with people both in New Zealand and globally. You might know me through the iPod user group on the VLN. It's recently had 1,000 members, which is really cool. You might also know me through my initial iPad setup Google site, made particularly for teachers in schools who are setting up new iPads and they want to know the best apps to get to ease the process. It also has tutorials on how to use particular apps that are really, really useful to assist children in their learning and to transform learning. I believe using the same model is really quite useful for teachers and schools to redefine and transform learning. In 2011 I was accepted to be an Apple Distinguished Educator, and earlier this year went to Bali for the Global Apple Distinguished Educator Institute, which was quite fabulous. This year, 2013, I was accepted to be a Google Certified Teacher. I went to Sydney for a couple of days and am now part of the global network of Google Certified Teachers. I enjoy working for Core Education. I enjoy presenting my learning to groups of teachers. This is at the BYOD Mobile Learning Conference at Albany High School earlier in the year. I enjoy working for Core Education, learning, playing, sharing, growing. Kia ora.